South African agriculture functions as a multi-layered economic engine. Beyond the crops, the sector drives rural employment and provides a stabilizing foundation for our economy. The physical scale of this production is immense. These farms support a vast array of commodities, from grain and livestock to high-value export fruits, all across diverse geographic regions. However, this foundation is under pressure. Shifting global market conditions and intense international competition are forcing producers to rethink their traditional operating models. This diagram shows where the system falters. When farms, logistics providers, and processors remain disconnected, the resulting inefficiencies drive up costs and weaken the entire value chain. Producers, tech innovators, and financial stakeholders are convening at Agri Limpopo 2026 to address these specific points of fragmentation, looking for ways to realign the path from the field to the factory. The summit focuses on engineering the practical survival strategies required to safeguard South African food security in an increasingly volatile global market. Limpopo serves as the natural site for these discussions, given its status as one of the country's most critical hubs for raw agricultural commodities. A major priority at this stage involves boosting the productivity of local fruit harvesting to maximize the yield of every orchard. Modernizing vegetable farming practices is equally vital. Enhancing these manual operations is the primary driver for sustainable rural economic development and job stability. Livestock production presents a separate set of operational challenges. Scaling a healthy herd here requires precise management of both grazing land and animal health. To meet these demands, the conference is pushing for the integration of new agri-technologies directly into these initial production stages. Without maximizing output and efficiency at the soil level, the downstream supply chain has no reliable foundation to build upon. Once the product leaves the farm, the focus shifts to the operators who handle the essential work of processing and logistics. At this stage, supply chain efficiency becomes the priority. Producers must convert raw goods into scalable, refined products without losing their profit margins during the transition. Modern food processing relies on these high-volume assembly lines, which dictate the securing consistent access to both domestic and international markets, moving these and sophisticated port logistics. This map illustrates the direct link between the rural interior and global consumers, as production flows from the farm out through these international ports. Maintaining export competitiveness over these vast distances involves significant financial pressure, especially when facing rivals from across the globe. Establishing these final market partnerships is the ultimate validation of the process. It is what ensures the entire agricultural value chain remains profitable. When viewed as a whole, the path from Limpopo's farms to global ports functions as a single interconnected national nervous system. A central goal emerging from Agri Limpopo 2026 is the creation of supply chain resilience. This model demonstrates how a unified network allows for the seamless communication needed to respond to market shifts. The stakes for the country are high. South Africa must maintain its own food security while simultaneously supporting its export-led growth and its diaspora. The true test for the industry will be sustaining this level of collaboration long after the event in Limpopo concludes. The future of South Africa's food economy depends on the practical, enterprise-level partnerships being established today.